explore ways and means to trigger cooperation in area of services. In my view, the banking and financial services represent strong potential for bilateral cooperation. Mauritius as a regional financial hub and Pakistan with its long established experience in the banking sector have mutual interests to work together on collaborative projects in this area. Islamic banking and finance are poised to become strong components of our bilateral cooperation in the financial services. It's worth mentioning that Pakistani presence in the Mauritian banking sector dates back to 1964 with the establishment of Habib Bank 4 years before your independence. Moreover, the government of Pakistan has been offering yearly scholarships since more than 3 decades to officials of the central bank and commercial banks of Mauritius to follow specialized courses at National Institute of Banking and Finance of Pakistan. Besides, the Islamic University of Pakistan is also providing opportunities to Mauritian students as well as Mauritius educational institution to deepen their knowledge in Islamic banking and finance. In this drive, the initiative by Pakistani NGOs such as Alhuda for promotion of Islamic banking and finance across the border is a very welcome step. The initiative taken by Al-Baraka and Alhuda to disseminate knowledge on Islamic finance is a fine example of NGO level cooperation between organizations of our two countries. I welcome this step as it will go a long way in consolidating people-to-people relations. At the level of government, I'll be very happy to assist Mauritian financial institutions to network with their Pakistani counterparts and facilitate be it training, capacity building, or sharing of know-how. I am sure that this conference will help the participants to better understand the concepts and practices of Islamic banking and finance and to respond to the increasing demand for interest-free ethical practices and services. I wish you a very pleasant and rewarding experience during your deliberations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, His Excellency Major General Muhammad Siddiq, High Commissioner of Pakistan. I would like to invite Brother Zubair Mughal to present a souvenir for His Excellency, the Commissioner of Pakistan. Thank you very much, Brother Mughal. Distinguished guests, I would like to welcome in our midst representative from the Ministry of Cooperative. Al-Baraka Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited was formed in 1998 and it operates under the legal framework of the Cooperative Act of 2005. And in this connection, I will now invite Brother Rafiq, Secretary of Al-Baraka Multipurpose Society Limited, to address the floor.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First of all, I thank my Lord for giving me the opportunity to address this august audience, composed of top-level personalities, high-caliber experts in conventional and Islamic finance, and qualified participants. Honorable Muhammad Sail Fakemiya, Honorable Hossain, former President of the Republic of Mauritius, Mr. Kasamuddin, His Excellency Major General Muhammad Siddiqui, Mr. Iqbal Bilat, Second Deputy Governor, Bank of Mauritius, Mr. Said Lolu, Chairperson of Financial Services Commission, Mr. Zubair Mughal, CEO of Alhuda, Center for Islamic Banking and Economics, distinguished guests, participants, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings of God be upon you, and a very good morning to all. We have been talking about Islamic banking and finance for some quite years, and still the concept is vague to most Mauritians, including professionals, academicians, and business people. For some it appears like a mystery, but we in Al Baraka Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited have been considering the matter seriously and hammering on this concept since 1998. At that time, we picked up the challenge to have the groundwork, and today we find that the government has come forward with a strong commitment to make Islamic banking and finance a reality in Mauritius. It is now for the players to come forward and realize it. The Al Baraka Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited was formed in 1998 by some members of the Muslim community who are ever conscious of the system of interest which is not according to their faith. The idea was to promote an alternative to those who wanted to avoid the existing interest-based financial institutions, provide Sharia-compliant investment opportunities, and contribute in a halal way, in a licit, what we call halal way, to the overall development of the Mauritian economy. It was possible to set up a credit union which could be operated in compliance with Islamic financial laws. Thus, we saw the emergence of Al Baraka, and we have been pioneering the concept of Islamic finance by creating awareness and sensitizing the population at large by organizing lectures, seminars, workshops, and public conferences, and also by providing Islamic financial services. This conference is being organized by Alhuda Center of Islamic Banking and Finance in association with Al Baraka Multipurpose Cooperative Society. It is aimed to provide an accurate platform for all stakeholders to recognize the significant developments in Islamic banking and finance, and a step forward to bring the concept closer to the Mauritian society. Islamic banking and finance generally aims to develop and promote the application of Islamic principles to financial transactions and business. It is not only to avoid interest-based transactions, but to avoid unethical and unsocial practices. Here it is to be noted that interest is not prohibited only in Islam, but it is condemned in all major religions of the world. Islamic banking and finance has been creating and promoting the ideal and prosperous society and stable economy. Evidence shows that the present financial crisis has not affected the Islamic financial industry, and Islamic financial institutions have weathered the global financial crisis better than their conventional counterparts. We find also that Islamic banking and finance has gradually succeeded in achieving universal acceptance in both Muslim and non-Muslim countries. We are living in an era of globalization, and the challenge is how globalization can make this world a better place for humanity, how to build an international order to have progress and prosperity for all sections of the society, and how to fulfill the aspirations of the poor sections of the society, and how equitable and fair distribution of the monetary resources, and how to build a just socio-economic order. The basic tenets of Islamic economics, banking, and finance address these issues and has the solutions. We find here that there is a demand for Islamic banking and finance in Mauritius. I am sure that this conference is being held at the right moment following the opening of an Islamic bank. Your presence today, ladies and gentlemen, clearly demonstrates your keen interest on the subject. I hope that this conference will be fruitful and will help positively in the establishment of Islamic banks and other financial institutions in Mauritius. May I also express my deep appreciation and thanks to all those who have accepted our invitation and to all those who are helping to organize this conference. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Brother Rafiq, for your rightful address and laying stress on the importance of Islamic finance in Mauritius. I would like now to invite Mr. Iqbal Belat, Second Deputy Governor, Bank of Mauritius, to present his address. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Major Siddiq, High Commissioner for Pakistan, Mr. Said Ladu, Chairman, Financial Services Commission, Mr. Kasamuddin, former President of the Republic of Mauritius, Mr. Sunil Benemadu, Chief Executive, Stock Exchange of Mauritius, Mrs. Aisa Chimol, Chief Executive, Mauritius Bankers Association, CEOs of local banks, one of which is an Islamic bank over here, Mr. Zabir Mughal, Chief Executive Officer of Alhuda Center, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests,